Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Games for Cheap Bastards. This is Kuzinator. How's everyone doing? Doing great? For everyone who doesn't know what this series is about, this series is basically I go around finding free MMOs or free games online and kind of see how they are. Because wow, this is really making me sick watching this. It's like a roller coaster. Anyway. I go around trying to find free MMOs, games like that, and try to test them out and see if they're worth spending any time whatsoever. So, for today's episode, we are playing, as you can see, Dragon Nest by Nexon. Nexon, if you've never heard of Nexon, Nexon is from Korea, I believe, and they kind of help produce games from Korea in the United States. So, certain games like Nexus, the Three Kingdoms, or Kingdoms of the Wind, something like that. That was funny story. That actually was one of the first MMOs I ever played. Back in the day when you still had to connect via modem, I would connect and I would play Nexus TK. It looks terrible now, but regardless, they have that game, a bunch of others, and one of them is Dragon Nest. This came out recently, probably at the end of 2011. 2011, yeah. So November 2011, October, something like that. Anyway, I've already played a little bit of it, kind of get an idea. So what we'll do is I'll play a character I've never played before. So, the game breaks it down, and you can create your own character, and you get to choose between 4 characters. You've got a cleric. Cleric protects his allies with his high defense and healing magic. Blah 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 blah. So first off, just by playing this game, the graphics for a free MMO, this is pretty darn good. It's nice, bright, vibrant. I enjoy it. I mean, you see a lot of free MMOs, and they spend all the money not on graphics. They just ignore graphics. These look pretty good for a free MMO. So anyway, we got cleric, fantastic. We got a warrior. Yeah, makes sense. We've got oh yeah, that's fantastic. A sorcerer. Yeah. That's why the game's free. Anyway, sorceress, and then I'm assuming the last one's an archer. Yep, archer. Alright, so for this video, I've already played an archer and a cleric. Cleric is boring. Because think of the cleric more as like a paladin. So they do not that much damage, but they can last forever. And I've played archer, and archer's addictive. A lot of them playing archer. But I want to play something I've never played before, so I'm gonna play warrior. Let's see. How do I want his hair? Let's do this for real. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, how do I want his hair? I'll go with blue. No. Pink? Wow, no. Okay, we'll go with that. Who really care? Okay, yeah, sounds great. Ooh, yeah. That's money right there. Boots, yeah, who really cares? Oh, wow, that's kind of weird. Alright, what should we name him? We'll name him... we'll name him... Let's see, what are some of my names? Let's try... I think I've already used Ryoshi. So we will go with... Big Blade Dude. Yeah, that works. Well, you mean Big Blade Dude wasn't already taken? Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Try some Dragon Blade. Okay, let's see. Intro video! Kick ass, yeah, wow. Uh-oh. What's going on? No, not their apples. Oh. That can't possibly be good. What pulled her? Oh. Oh. Oh, snap. Here I come to save the day. That's it. You better watch out. I'm about to open a can of whoop ass. Alright, so. The strange thing I can tell you about Dragon Nest is that the movement and everything, it acts like an action game. You know, you don't... Yeah, get that. It's not like you wait your turn or anything like that. You literally do combos, kind of like a fighting game. I think that's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Is that it's fresh, you know. You don't sit here and decide to, you know, you do have abilities. Like I got that. I don't know what that did. Yeah, get out of the way. Okay. You have abilities, such as I have Impact Punch and Heavy Slash. So that's great. Yeah. So yeah, you move around, kind of like any other game. You focus. You have a little cursor, so you know where you're hitting. So you have major slashes. You could jump. And you have abilities. So pretty cool. Anyway, let's see what. Okay. What's up? Hey, little girl. I have no idea what you want me to do. Anyway, I haven't really paid attention to... Oh, she's dead. Oh. How the hell did my sword get on my back? Oh, here's a town. Yeah, girl's dead. Sorry, guys. Glad you guys came running when you heard her cries for help. Jerks. Ironwood Village! Okay, so with every, as you know, with every free MMO, they try to make money. And, you know, they gotta make money somehow. So the one thing I really like about Dragon Nest above all other MMOs that I've played is you actually get a pretty darn good amount of game out of, you know, it being free. You know, free MMOs have a lot of different ways to get around the whole, you know, you're not paying any money to play it. One of them is they only allow you to play a certain amount a day, kind of like if you've ever played Farmville. Ugh. You know, you can only do a certain amount of stuff a day, and then you gotta wait time. Well, Dragon Nest does that. See at the bottom here, I can do this. At the bottom here, I've got empowerment points, and that's how much you get per day. So at the very beginning of the game, you know, I can get to probably like level 15 without running out of points, which is pretty neat. So you know, you get a decent amount of game, 1 to 15. After you get that, once you start doing the harder quests, you waste a lot of points. But hey, it's free. So yeah. Oh, what the hell? She's alive. Yeah. Alright, what's up, Elder Harold? Yeah. Bunch of crap I don't care about. Yeah, okay, good. So he's just telling me to go into some... Oh. I'm going into some sort of battle. Oh, I must have accidentally... Son of a gun, I must have accidentally hit the tutorial. Anyway. They really want you to be able to get this game. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do this. I can jump, I can move. Kill all the dudes. You're dead. Okay, good. Any more? Gotta do a special attack? Oh, it's like wrestling. Booyah. Yeah, get out of here. Pooah. There, I used my skills. I said I use my effing skills. Let's go here. Okay, good to go. Can I leave now? Hey Fergus, what's up? Oh, hey. Okay, Fergus, let's go. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Anyway, so like I said, I've played this probably up to level 16. There's 4 classes, which I explained earlier, and then each class has 2 subclasses. So I think, like the warrior has like a swordsman and like a berserker or something. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. But there's, there's different types of, there's more than just the 4 classes. And from what I understand from those 8 subclasses, there's 2 more subclasses per 8. I don't know. There's a lot of depth, so if you want to put money into this and play more, you could, which is great. Alright, I'm kind of ignoring what he's saying, and I'm just going on. Alright, so I've got to talk to militiaman Timothy in the Shadow Forest outskirts. Sweet. So, the way this game is done is it's done instant-based, kind of similar to Guild Wars. Guild Wars does it instant-based, and, WoW does instant-based also. So, the towns, everyone's in towns, and once you leave towns and go into the Shadow Forest, you have to find a party or no, and I don't really particularly want to find a party. So I'm going into the Shadow Forest. So now this is my own private instance that no one else is going to join. So I'm supposed to talk to Militia Timothy, and the arrow points to where I'm supposed to go. I guess in here. So you get to also... So each little path, there's different gateways, different levels, outskirts, depths, and more. So they tell you what your rewards are. I don't really know what half of this stuff does, because, I think most of this is actually useless. I can get an achievement. Anyway, you also get to tell what level you want to go at. I'm going to go as normal, because that just makes sense. Anyway, it tells you exactly how much power you're consuming. And power is kind of like your daily amount of stuff, like if your daily amount of power, and your power is consumed every time you do a dungeon. So it's not really going into town or anything like that. It's oh, what are you doing, creepo? Yeah. Okay, what do you need me to do?
Not busy.
Oh, I gotta save Rose. I guess. Oh, Rose was that redhead chick. Okay, I'm on it. Bad guys, let's do this. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, I don't need that. What's up, dude? Vagabond Poochum. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, look, I already got a map piece. I got another map piece. Oh, I gotta collect all 3. Sweet. Oh, and the portal to the next... Oh, yeah. So you go into a dungeon, or whatever, and there's typically 4 stages. Well, 1, 2, 3 stages, sometimes 4. So you can't go on to the next stage until you beat the first group. Makes sense. I mean, if you've played any game similar, it makes sense. Like Gauntlet or something like that. Alright, some more of these guys. I'll take that hairband. Oh yeah, so another part of being free is you have very limited inventory. You're supposed to be able to do all 5, but of course, because I can do an axe or a great sword. No, an axe or a hammer. Anyway, you get a very limited amount of inventory. So, hey, it's free. And that's what this whole video is about. Owned. Portal to the next stage has been opened. Oh, and you can also... Oh, another thing I keep forgetting. So if you notice over here, you get points. And points go up by killing people, destroying stuff. I don't know if I can destroy this. No. And points reflect on what your score is at the end of the whole dungeon. So you basically want to get it. You want to get a high score because you can get, you know, up to S or triple S rank. Oh, and here's a boss fight. So, stage 3. And bosses are always in red. Anyway, you want to get a high score because that means you get a better chance of getting a rare item at the very end. And I'll show you that shortly. Get up, little guy. Alright, I'll punch you. And the boss has health at the top right. Hey, chest. Yeah. So really, you can pretty much kick his butt pretty fast. And then, after everything's said and done, it'll give you a little message. It'll say, I guess you gotta kill everything. Dungeon cleared. Make room in your inventory, and they give you like 2 minutes. Like not even 2 minutes. You gotta rush to your inventory and make room. But I have room, so it's all great. What rank did I get? Triple S. And so it gives you bonus XP, and then it also gives you get to choose a chest. I didn't get gold. Lame. And you get some sort of item. Which, all these fragments and whatnot, they mean something, but I've never really taken the time to figure that out. So let me talk to Timothy. What's up, dude? How's it going? Where is Rose? I have no idea. I'd see ya. 12 to exit the dungeon, and I'll go back to town. So yeah, that was our first dungeon in Dragon's Nest. Pretty spiffy, I say. Pretty spiffy indeed. Anyway, that's kind of just the basis of Dragon's Nest. So if you've never taken the time, I highly recommend taking the time to just try Dragon's Nest. It's free. You download something, like you download a client, but you have to be able to connect to the internet to play it. Well, that makes sense. It's an MMO, but it's done weird. In order to play, you have to be able to go to their website. It's a Nexon thing. But yeah, there's a lot of depth to Dragon's Nest. There's you can get up to level 60, I believe. Like I said, the highest I've gotten is 16, and that's just because I have a lot to do. So I give Dragon's Nest probably about an 8 out of 10. You know, it gives you longevity, considering it's a free MMO. That's something you don't really get every day. You don't really get a lot of depth in a free MMO in one sitting. That's what I mean by depth in one sitting. Usually you have to play for 20 minutes and then you're done for the day, and you gotta go do something else. This one you could play probably about 2 or 3 hours, and then maybe you need to go do something else. Like I said, that might be a little different when you get towards the end game, because you might need to spend a little bit more power on those bigger dungeons, but at the same time those dungeons should be a lot longer than that simple little dungeon that I did. So, take the time, go try Dragon's Nest. It's a nice side thing, so that way you can play until Diablo 3 and Guild Wars 2 comes out and everyone's happy. Or, it's a great change of pace, because, you always need a change of pace. So, give Dragon Nest a try. That's it for this edition of Games for Cheap Bastards. Hang on, next time we are going to tackle Spiral Knights. Through Steam, Spiral Knights. Anyway, thank you guys. See you next time.